Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David A. Kwa and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a brand new visitor to my YouTube channel and have no idea what my videos are all about, I normally talk about things I'm passionate about, like movies and comic books and video games. I do hauls, reviews, unboxings. If that's the type of thing you're into, you may want to check out my other content. If you like what you see, do subscribe. Today we're going to do another video game series. Another one that people have been asking for. We're going to talk about Bioshock today. Hey, that'll make a good thumbnail. How about we just pause right there for a little bit. Show you all my Bioshock related stuff. Got the games down here. Got a book up here. Right? There. Good thumbnail right there. Alright. There's tons of Bioshock related stuff out there, by the way. Like more than what I have here. It's like NECA action figures. There's books. There's posters, there's t-shirts, it's like, there's tons of stuff out there related to Bioshock, but this is all I have. There's like a series of pop figures and stuff like that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to talk about the series. There's only 3 games in the series. And if you don't know, Bioshock is a first-person shooter video game from 2K Games, same people who made like the 2K, like Duke Nukem Forever, you know. They did Borderlands. A lot of games under the 2K name, alright. There's looting in it, a very expansive story. It has a really rich story. A lot of history. And honestly, you can do whatever you want with this series. After Bioshock Infinite, like you can take it anywhere now. You know, like multiple dimensions and alternate realities and stuff like that. You can pull it off in this series. I got this book here, Bioshock Rapture. It's written by John Shirley, award-winning author. Wow. And it tells you it's a prequel to the video game. So if you want to know the story before the games, read this, okay? It takes place after World War II, and it's about, you know, the dude Ryan is trying to build a society for Rapture, you know? And yeah, like things they talk about in the games, as like audio logs and stuff like that, they actually talked about it in this book. Alright, so if you want to know like the first history, read this first, and then when you play the game, it's like, oh wow, they actually referenced that in the book, okay? Even though the book came out after this, okay? We got a couple pop figures here. Got your little sister. You want me to open it? Here, they also come with a Big Daddy too. The Big Daddy is huge, by the way. It's in a bigger box and stuff like that. Here, we can open it real quick. It was pretty cheap at GameStop. They had it on sale. Oh, there's a stand. There's a stand that she can stand on too. So little sisters are things that actually, there's like multiple endings in the game. So you have like a good ending, a bad ending, and it depends on how you treat the little sisters in the game. Like you can kill them, or you can like save them in the game. There she is. Little sister. Creepy looking things, huh? Look at her eyes and stuff. And she's got the thing to harvest the atoms, you know. Okay, very cool. The head turns. It's got the pretty outfit there with the little flower on it and stuff. Very nice. Okay, I collect some pop figures, you know, some of my favorite characters and stuff like that, but not everyone. Okay. Here's Elizabeth from Bioshock Infinite. Okay, very cool. She was trapped in the tower with a songbird. She has the power to open up realities and stuff. And, oh, she has a stand too. I'm not gonna take out the stand though. Here she is. This is her like later outfit. At the beginning of the game, she had a different outfit, and then she changed into this one. And she had some of those the little magical power things that you use to, you know, in the game. It's not just a first-person shooter. You know, you don't just fight with guns. That's not it. You know, you actually have powers also. You can have like electrical powers and stuff like that. You can like shock things. You can summon creatures and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. So if you haven't played Bioshock, it's probably worth your time. Alright, let's actually look at the games now. Here's the first one I got for PS3. They are going to make a PS4 version, by the way. Just going to make like a collection, a trilogy collection for a PS4 and Xbox One and stuff like that. But I bought them individually, so here it is. Bioshock. ...2007. That's when it came out. Takes place in 1960. So, highly acclaimed Game of the Year. Alright, here's some screenshots and stuff like that if you're curious. Alright. I'm sure you can just watch gameplay. And there's little sister. That's what the little sister looks like. That's the big daddy. Okay. That's what that is. There's the disc. There's some artwork in the back here. Oh, it's a big daddy and a little sister hand. They're touching. I don't know if you see that. It says greatest hits, but the outside box isn't greatest hits. Beautiful artwork right here. Instruction booklet, table of contents. How many pages? Almost 40 pages. 36 pages in all. Your controls, how to load your game. Switching between weapons and plasmids. Plasmids are your powers. So you can like go invisible or something like that, you know? You can shoot fire, you can shoot lightning out of one hand, and the other hand you hold like a gun. Well, actually in this one you can only do one thing at a time. It wasn't until Bioshock 2 when you actually do two things at once. So, how to navigate around your game, where everything is, health stations, your power-up machines, stuff like that, your options, your credits, whatever. Alright. Bioshock 2 came out in 2010. I got it here for both Xbox 360 and PS3. Got the PS3 version first, freaking loved it, and when I got my Xbox 360 much later on, I was like, out of all the games, I should play Bioshock 2 again, you know? So, the Bioshock 2 for Xbox 360 doesn't have a book. Here's the artwork on the outside. But, this one does. So, it's the same, yeah, it's set up the same way. Okay. You don't get instruction booklets anymore when it comes to video games. This is back in the heyday, you know? You don't get 35-page instruction booklets anymore. So it tells you a little bit about the history, your controls, who are the little sisters, so a little bit about the characters there, the various weapons you can use. I used to sit down and read this all the time, man. I'd be bringing it to school and stuff. The various machines that you can use, like you can, you know, like buy new ammo and stuff like that. The cool thing about the Bioshock series is that you can't die. Well, technically you can, but you spawn. Like you spawn in the game, you continue the fight where you left off and stuff like that. You don't like, oh, you die and you go back to a checkpoint way back here, you know, and have to go through all the cutscenes again or whatever. No. When you die like, during a boss fight, you spawn back up in one of these, you know, and they do it different ways in different games. And you just continue on with the fight, you know? A little bit about the Big Daddies or camera research. You can actually do, there's like little things to do, achievements and stuff like that. Options screen. Borderlands. I mentioned that they make Borderlands games. Mafia 2. Well, I don't think I'm picking up Mafia 3, by the way, guys. Not until the price goes down or when I read some reviews or something. But that's a game I'm not going to get on day one. Last game here, got Bioshock Infinite. When I played on PS3, this is another game I played twice, by the way. It was one of those free games on PS Plus, and I freaking loved it, man. So I played Bioshock Infinite on PS3 when I had PlayStation Plus, you know, and it was one of the free games for that month. I had like a coupon or whatever, a code for like 1 free month, and I used it, and that happened to be the month that they had Bioshock Infinite. I was like, yeah, great, wonderful, you know? And when I bought it for Xbox 360, spot cheap, $10, you know? I didn't even play all the DLCs and stuff for the Xbox 360 version. Winner of over 80 awards! Before the game even came out, it had 80 awards. So, one of the cool things about the packaging, you can actually flip it inside out. So, let's say you don't like this picture of the main character, right? How's that? You see the songbird? The floating cities? Bioshock Infinite. Pretty cool, right? Maybe I'll keep it like this for a while. They do have a book, but it's not like extensive like the previous ones. So you get the season pass, fully colored instruction booklet at least. Welcome to Columbia. Different world, but actually connected to the previous one, and that's an alternate reality-ish type thing. Vigors, that's what they call the new ones. Like one game they call Plasmas, and everyone they call it Vigors, but it's all the same thing. It's how you call it in alternate world. So. Actually, you know what? It's kind of a spoiler. To know that's an alternate reality and stuff like that. They don't reveal that until the end of the game. Oh well, if you wanted to play Bioshock, you probably have already played it by now. But I'm saying right now, it's a great game series, man. One of the things that I'm impressed with is that, you know, like there's 3 games only. Only one of them actually has anything to do with multiplayer whatsoever. You know, they have a co-op mode. Like there's no co-op mode in these games. You know, there's no team deathmatch. There's no online whatsoever. And yet, it's one of the most successful first-person shooters ever. You know, it's like if it's a first-person shooter, shouldn't it have some type of online mode or whatever? But no, only Bioshock 2 has that. You know. And then Bioshock Infinite came out afterwards. No online whatsoever. There's no co-op mode. There's no multiplayer. There's no team deathmatch. There's no domination whatsoever. We're going to release a first-person shooter video game with just story. And it's successful, you know? What other game can do that, you know? And it's because of the story. The characters, the voice acting, the story, the environments, the weapons, the powers. You don't need an online multiplayer for that, you know? It's riveting and motivating on its own. So, yeah. Some people are always like, David, you gotta get PlayStation Plus, because multiplayer, that's what games are all about, you know? But I look at the Bioshock series, look at games like God of War or something like that, you know? Or Uncharted. Like God of War 3... Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection, which collects all the previous games together on PS3 and bring it to PS4. They took out all the multiplayer parts of it. You know, Uncharted 3 had they had a co-op mode. Yeah, split screen kind of like missions and stuff like that. And they also have an online mode. They took it out completely. Like, why would you bring up PS4? You take out the multiplayer part, and yet Uncharted's still one of the best series for exclusives on PlayStation. You know, makes you think. Fallout 4. Does Fallout 4 even have a multiplayer mode? Does it have, you know, team deathmatch, domination, kill confirmed? Do you have anything like that, you know, for Fallout 4? And Fallout 4 is apparently... I haven't played it yet, by the way. But apparently it's one of the most successful video games ever. And I don't think it even has much of an online mode. They were supposed to do a Bioshock... One of the reasons why I got a PlayStation Vita is because they said there's going to be an exclusive Resident Evil game, an exclusive Bioshock game only for PlayStation Vita. It never came out. They delayed it, and canceled. So that was disappointing. I would have loved that. I don't care how they do it. As long as it's, you know, continuation with story, it expands it, the universe a little more, you know. That would have been nice. Like what they did with Killzone. They had a Killzone game for PlayStation Portable, PSP. And the gameplay was completely different. It wasn't even first-person shooter, you know? But yeah, it still expanded the story a little bit. You know what I mean? They could have done something like that. Suicide Squad comes out today. Like, it's in theaters officially today. They had midnight shows last night and stuff like that. And the reviews for the movie are horrendous. So, I'll watch the movie eventually, but I'm not going to see it this weekend. Number one, I have some family issues. But, man. I've been watching Maury a lot lately. You know Maury, the Maury Povich show? You are the father! You know, that was a lie, you know? I've been watching that show a lot lately. I don't know what it is, but it's gotten really addicting, you know? The drama and all that stuff. I mean, every single episode is pretty much the same, but it's funny.
and drama. And that's a show that you can, you can do something else and listen to what's happening, and you know exactly what's going to happen, Or you know what's going on. There you go, people. My Bioshock video game action figure book. My Bioshock series collection. There you go. Thank you for watching. Rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Talk guys later. Bye.